What's up YouTube, it's Louis here. We're looking at Firo today. First of all on the daily time frame, and of course we'll move from here. You can see that this daily double bottom is now taking shape. Today we've had over a 10% pump currently. I think we were a little bit higher, so roughly about 11% up right now, but we were roughly 21%. Whenever you see stuff like this with Firo, it's always a good chance or a good time to take some profits, because we know that of course the pump don't last, and this happens every single time. Look here, the pump don't last. This same with the downside, to be honest guys. The pumps do not last long because this whale's coming in basically manipulating the market, because it's a micro cap, because there's under $100 million in this coin. It's so easy for a multimillionaire to come in, put some money in, and it go up and just take some profits and move the market back down. So of course this, obviously because it's still green, it means that whoever's, because we don't know the transactions with Firo, is completely private, but whoever is doing this, it might be one entity, it might be multiple, but whatever it is, they've obviously left more money than they've sold, basically, because you had to put in money to push price all the way up there, and once it got there, got sold until this price. Basically this is what the wicks are basically telling us. I was up here, but I didn't like this price, so I started heading down. I wouldn't even be surprised if we have nobody and this is just a massive wick. And so if it were just a massive wick to the upside, then obviously it's telling us that we do want to continue down. We'll now look at the 4-hour time frame, look at this a bit clearer. So we do have some technical targets and that have been met. I just want to see if this is even correct. No, so this is first of all wrong. Well, it's not even wrong, it's correct. So that target hasn't been met with that double bottom, and the reason I don't think it has been met yet is because, first of all, yeah, we've broken this resistance point now, the larger one, but I think that we will close below this. Now I don't want to be negative, of course, and I might be wrong and we might close above it, but for me, because this is your first tap of this resistance point, I just don't believe that will break above it the first attempt. You can see that the EMAs now, let's show you the EMAs, you can see they're going upwards, basically getting ready for a bullish cross. Now it's all that's all good and all, but if we were to get rejected and then lose these EMAs again, like what do we usually say? Wicks, what do we usually say? Wicks to the top, it's going to drop. And this is why I don't like these massive pumps. It's basically telling us that we are going to come back down to reality. First of all, we have this head and shoulders pattern we spoke about yesterday. Shoulder, head, shoulder over here. You've now broken out, validating the pattern, met its technical target above this double bottoms resistance point neckline, and so because of that you should now come back for support and head up to this. But the reason I don't think that will happen, even though I was saying that in yesterday's update, is because it's all happened in one candle. Now for me, look, you're respecting that 200 EMA. As long as you're below this, you should be looking for any selling opportunity. That means coming to it, getting close to it, and selling from there. Now of course we're pumping at the moment. Obviously I don't think that you will close above this. If you do, amazing, but even if you close up here, it's not a convincing break, because you're breaking above all these key resistance points on the first attempt. So it's highly likely this will result in a fake out, just like you're breaking all these key support points on the way down. Like all these key support points, you came back up, basically, because yeah, it just happened too fast, resulting in a fake out. So I wouldn't even be surprised if we come back down to hit about $4.50, guys, even though we're at $5 right now. I just wouldn't be surprised if we do come back down, test these key resistance, flip them into support, because this is something you haven't done yet since this breakout. And that's why I don't really like these very impulsive breakouts. It's amazing for quick selling, pump, quick sell, come back down, buy back in again, set some orders in. But obviously we don't know when they're going to happen. Now we've seen it happen. I would say that we need to come back down to about $4.50, but for me, as long as it can hold $4.50, it would have another attempt at this and would be very bullish for the continuation. Basically our target would be roughly $5.50, so we're about 50 cents off that right now. I'm going to get rid of this because the technical target has been met, and yeah, we can see that this double bottom is now forming. Of course, it's nice to see this because you've broken out of a falling wedge. You back tested their support on 2 separate occasions, 1, 2, with that bullish hammer or spinning top, this green one over here, and that's a bullish candle, a continuation candlestick pattern, and that is why we continued up. So yes, we are technically retraced to $6.50. I just don't like how we've gone up very fast. So I'll watch out for this $5 resistance, and if we do close there, obviously we want to hold this as support, but I don't even think we'll close here. I think we'll close below $4.83. Might be wrong, we might close here, but either way I don't think we're holding these levels. I think we're going to roll over to $4.50 before trying to continue to our technical targets. First one being $5.50, $6, and then $6.50 being the actual technical target. I think, remember when we were on the daily time frame, it was actually $6.14. Can you see that? But on the 4 hour, it's $6.50 over here. So we'll look at these two technical targets. This is the area that I'm going to be looking out for Firo. Perfect, guys. I hope you enjoyed this video. I'll catch you guys in the next one. And as always, peace.